Hello there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are looking at October 2024 for all of you singles out there looking for new love. We are right in the start of relationship season here, guys. We are in Libra season, ruled by Venus. There's love in the air. There's possibilities and opening doors for connections, for some romance in your life. We are, of course, already in the middle of eclipse season here as well. We already had a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces on the 17th of September. We have an upcoming new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on October the 2nd. So this can be very, very fun and interesting for welcoming new love into our lives. And eclipse season, of course, we do feel for a few weeks before and a few weeks after the eclipses actually occur. So we are feeling eclipse energies all throughout October. They bring change, they bring transformation, they can bring surprises, sudden unexpected events, and fated events there as well, things where things have already been set in motion. We also have Venus in Scorpio right up until the 17th of October. Venus, of course, the planet that brings us love and romance, but also new beginnings. So great energy there. And in Scorpio, this can be very deep, very transformative connections that are being activated for us here. It's heightened attractions, a little bit of mystery in the air there with that Scorpio energy. But there's more passion and expect some changes, right? For you guys especially, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, so there can be some very interesting things going on for you guys. Pluto, of course, is currently still retrograde in Capricorn up until October 11th, at which point it will go direct, still in the sign of Capricorn, but hold on for the beginning of November because Pluto's coming back in your sign. So brace yourselves for exciting changes that lay ahead for you, and also surprises, right? Pluto goes down into the underworld, down into the shadow, down into the darkness, and brings us back something, hopefully a gift for you, and hopefully a romantic connection for you guys. But this is releasing us from our past and sending us in a new direction for our future. So expect the unexpected, embrace change, all right, and really keep an open mind, open heart, because you just never know what's going to go on. We have Unfinished Symphony here with card number 10. Now, 10s are endings, but they lead way to new beginnings. So this is showing you here that there's something here that's lingering, that you're not quite done with, that you haven't quite released. Now, it could potentially be that there's just some things from your past, and this is a big healing energy that we've got going on here as well, right? Your chart ruler, your modern day ruler, Uranus, is retrograde in the sign of Taurus. So we're cleansing and purging all toxicity all the way up until January of 2025, right? So big energy of sweeping things out that don't belong anymore. Pluto is, of course, like we said, in Capricorn, but Capricorn's ruler is Saturn. Saturn is actually your traditional ruler. So both of these retrogrades are having a big impact on you. So you might be feeling a little bit more reflective. You might be feeling like you need some closure, and we can get some deep-rooted things that do come up that we thought that we had been finished with, right? Eclipses are very notorious for bringing things out of the woodwork, especially people, right? And it could be for a potential second chance, but it's likely for healing, and it's likely for getting closure. So there's something there that's not quite finished. Now, having said that, it could have a little luck on your side. 10 is, of course, related back to the Wheel of Fortune card. But you could have some luck on your side because the Unfinished Symphony can represent reconnecting with a missed connection. So it's like maybe you had a date with somebody and just timing and circumstances weren't quite working and nothing quite got off the ground. It can be that maybe you had an old friend or a work colleague or something like that, and there was a little bit of chemistry there, but again, maybe time or circumstances, nothing quite happened, even though it had the potential to. It just lost momentum or something somewhere along the way. So there could be a second chance. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, the final chance, a second chance at something here can be very significant for you. So whatever it is, there's something that needs closure, something that is wrapping up so we can have that new beginning. Tens, endings, breaks down into a one, new beginning. We also have co-create, all right? So you are a master manifester here. Co-create reminds us that we're always co-creating our reality and manifesting in collaboration with the universe. We're never doing anything alone. So there is something new brewing here for you guys. There is manifestations that are coming to fruition. They may come to fruition for some of you in October, but for others of you, this can carry on for another couple of months. Don't be discouraged though, because really the message here for you is that there's things happening behind the scenes. You might not necessarily be able to see them right now, but they are there. Your manifestations are working. Your connection with the universe is incredibly strong and powerful. And so keep that open mind, keep that open heart, trust and have faith, right? But be ready for action when you need to take action, okay? So we've got the death card. Oh, well, there you go. We've got the death card coming out there for you. So that's Scorpio energy and that's Pluto energy. And we're not going to beat that one up too much because we've kind of already talked about that. So very big message there for you. Is great impact for you here. And of course, the death card is Scorpio energy. Venus is in Scorpio. So this can really indicate that you may have a very spiritual, deep connection coming in. You're opening the doors. You're opening the pathway to a new beginning. The death card is the death of the old and the birth of the new. This is change and transformation happening in your life and also happening internally within you to get you prepared for that future to receive someone new in your life. Now, there could be perhaps a Scorpio person that you are attracted to or that you are attracting in, and you can probably dig each other's vibe, at the very least on maybe a creative level, maybe a spiritual level, right? Scorpio is kind of known for, being a little bit dark and mysterious, right? But hey, Aquarius, you're kind of misunderstood and a little mysterious yourself too. So it could potentially be quite the nice match. But overall, it's very much change and transformation. We've got the 10 of Cups here for you guys as well. The 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. There you go. Got something new. We got something blossoming in your world there. So this is the overall energy that's activating for you guys, right? So a lot of changes going on, change in the home and the family, maybe even change in your outlook for the future. This is another card, number 10. So we got 10-10 coming out of here. We also have 1-1 because we got to break that down. But the 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family, happy you, optimism and happiness and joy, and a really positive outlook for the future. Knowing your true potential, knowing your true worth. And so this can certainly be that you are opening the doors. Number 1, you are happy within. Okay, so there could be some very big healing element that you've been going through, and now you've very much achieved your own sense of personal happiness. And now you're like, I don't need a person in my life, but I want a person in my life to enhance my current state of happiness and joy. Right? It's not going to be the sole purpose, the sole reason behind your happiness, right? Because, that's happiness, love, it all starts from within, right? And when we start with that within, we send that out into the universe, it bounces back to us. So the 10 of Cups can represent that you are very happy. You've gotten a whole bunch of things together. You've had some achievements in your life and you're in a really good place. And this is an awesome omen here for welcoming love into your life, or at least opening the doors to the possibility, right? This can also show that you might have some friends and family around you that maybe can help you find love some way, maybe like a friend of a friend, maybe a friend of a family member, that kind of thing. Something like that can go along as well. And you may also potentially meet somebody at some sort of family gathering or event. All right. But whatever it is, there's a wonderful positive outlook for the future there. We also have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is a creation energy, right? We're creating the life that we want. And we're seeing things start to happen. We're seeing things start to come to fruition for us there. You're paying attention to details. Maybe we're even getting out there and meeting people, because that Three of Pentacles can certainly be about teamwork and collaboration and getting together with people, like-minded souls. This can also be the energy of either teaching or learning, seeking out some advice or some wisdom. And, so you might be, attending like a work event, like a workshop or something like that. And boom, there you can meet some new people. This can be where maybe you've sought out some counseling or something at some point, right? Or maybe you've connected with people who are on a spiritual path and you're learning from each other, and it's a beautiful energy. But ultimately, we are creating something here and something wonderful, but you may have some help, right? So again, we get some helpful energy there. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles, so the seed of something new. The aces bring a little bit of luck. The Ace of Pentacles can bring a windfall. So you could have a little bit of luck on your side. Some of you could actually have something going on with your money or your career path there as well. It could be a new job. It can be a promotion, a raise, or just something, some money coming in. Just saying that because that is Pentacles. And of course, our lives are not compartmentalized, right? So you could have something there that can shift your outlook for your future, for love. Because if we're not feeling stable in our home or our family or our money, right, then it's kind of sometimes hard to meet people, because we've got other things going on. But the Ace of Pentacles can also be the start of something new and something that can be potentially long lasting. Something that can grow into the Ten of Pentacles, right? Stability and security and long-term commitment. But whatever it is, the ace is something new. The universe is gifting you something. The aces are quite often a result of manifestation. So we've got new people, new connections. Maybe you're buying a new house or something and moving to a new neighborhood, and you can meet somebody there. Again, starting a new job, and maybe this can open up some avenues, right? The universe works in mysterious ways. We don't always know where we're going to meet somebody, okay? But that Ace of Pentacles, awesome energy for new, fresh beginnings. We've got the Temperance card coming out here for you guys as well. And the Temperance card is your blessings headed your way. So number one, the blessing of peace and calm and patience and healing and finding balance in our lives, feeling like everything is restored, very gentle energy here. It is also one of spiritual guidance as well. So there's a big spiritual aspect coming in here into your reading as well. It could be that you're attracting a spiritual person. It could be that you're on a spiritual path, right? Because the Death card here can be about all kinds of change and transformations, physical, emotional, mental, right? Something, but also a spiritual transformation, right? You've been through this big shift, or you're about to go through a big shift or an upgrade. And this is, it might be kind of scary. It might be kind of weird. But whatever it is, it's elevating you to new heights. And this is the kind of person, it's probably to set you up for meeting the person that is on that same energetic wavelength as you are. But the Temperance card does bring about some balance, and it does bring about that spiritual protection. Your ability to be calm in the face of change is very much on point here as well. With the Temperance card, it is Sagittarian energy though. And I was going to mention a little bit earlier, of course, I said that Venus is in Scorpio right up until the 17th of October, at which point Venus moves into Sagittarius. Sagittarian energy is linked to the Temperance card. So you could potentially be meeting a Sagittarius person or someone with Saggy in their chart. This can certainly open the doors for new beginnings. Exciting person, right? Sagittarian is, I'm a Sagittarian rising. I'm an Aquarius sun, a Sagittarius rising. And Sagittarian is another sign of freedom, right? You, Aquarius, are the sign of freedom. So is Sagittarius. So if you're someone like me and you have two major signs with freedom, it's like, I don't want anyone that ties me down. I need my freedom, even in a committed relationship, right? And, it's like no one puts baby in a corner and to control her, right? So you could be meeting somebody who is very exciting to be around, someone very creative, very inspirational, someone who likes a good a good little adventure, likes new things, someone who is very open-minded, very philosophical, someone who, really is very, how do I want to say? They can match you dollar for dollar, right? They can really dig your vibe. You can dig theirs too. And even though you're like two slightly different signs, right? One is, Sagittarian is fire, you're air, but they're still fast moving signs, still like to learn new things, have a zest for life, and, can really see things that other people can't see, right? Would you be identical people? No. Right? But of course, that's kind of boring anyway. But you can learn from each other. And so it can be really interesting combination coming in there for you. So it could be a Sagittarian person, but we could also suggest that by Sagittarian season, then something can happen, or when Venus moves into Sagittarius, right? Very passionate kind of energy, then that can be where that opens the door for love. And when Venus goes into Sag on the 17th of October, it coincides with a full moon in the sign of Aries, new beginnings. That is a hunter's moon. So, a hunter always catches the prey. This is Aries energy, which is about new beginnings, right? And it's also a supermoon. So some big, big energy going on there. And of course, full moons can be closing of a chapter, but they can also bring something to fruition for you, right? Or it can really just change your energy so that you're out with the old and you're getting ready for the new. We have the Knight of Swords there with that Temperance card as well. The Death card a second time. Pay attention to that. And we've got the Eight of Cups. All right. So remember I said this is your blessings position. So as challenging sometimes as Pluto can be, ruling that death card, right? Because we're a human and we don't always love change. Having it show up twice in your reading says, and especially with the death card there in your blessings, this is the energy benefiting you the most. So work with Pluto. Find ways to work with Pluto, okay? It will serve you greatly, all right? But there could be some information that comes to light for you. There can be a sudden epiphany or clarity that comes to light for you. You could have, again, something coming out of the woodwork, Pluto, okay, that is going to help you to find closure, remember, unfinished symphony, to wrap up some old business, right? We do have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords wielding the sword to cut something off or to bring you some information or something, right? And with that Eight of Cups, this is something in your past or something that you've been through, some sort of experience, right? So it's this big sense of release and relief, all right, that's coming in. And the Knight of Swords is like, nope, we're going to help you to move forward. We're going to show you the light. We're going to reveal something to you so that you can decide which direction that you want to go in, or, figure out what's been holding you back. Because the Eight of Cups is a very transitional energy, right? Transitioning from one situation into another or into the unknown. When we do have the Eight of Cups, right, we've got this person filled with some passion and a spark and a fire. They want something, right? But in order to get what they want, they've got to turn their back on the old. And the Death card is helping you do that. Okay, but where are we going? Are we going to achieve our wishes and our dreams, or is it just moving forward because it's better than where we've been, and we're just trusting that we're on the right path and making the right moves? Whatever that situation is, the Death card is a blessing for you here, helping you to move forward, right? And Death card there, Mr. Death is on a horse, and he's going forward to the future. The Knight of Swords, he's also on a horse, but he's cutting off that past energy. So change, transformation, Pluto going back into your sign, Pluto going direct even, right? Pluto's going direct in Capricorn on October 11th. So this is a time of great transformation and change for you. Very, very, very powerful energy, bringing you new people, opening doors for opportunity, and of course, bringing you freedom, a big release from whatever has been blocking you, restricting you, or holding you back from finding and attracting love into your life. We've got the Five of Cups, and this is your advice from Spirit. Process all of your emotions. Don't be afraid to say no, and don't be afraid to let go. All right. Part of the theme with the eclipses that we've had is a healing energy. So, and very focused on relationships. So healing from relationships. And we can sometimes be just letting go of old belief systems around love and what that means or what a relationship should look like. Because we do forge these belief systems early in childhood, right? So our experiences growing up and watching our parents together or step parents or grandparents or whatever it happens to be, this is quite often where we forge those things. But whether it's something that you've learned from childhood or whether it's some experience that you've been through as an adult, the Five of Cups says there might be a sense of loss or sadness or grief or fears or worry, something keeping you down, keeping you stuck. But this is an exciting opportunity for change and to cleanse and purge all this energy and to heal completely, 100% fully, right? Because you are one of the chosen ones and people follow you. People look to you for direction, and you are very much deserving of love and romance and someone who really gets you on many levels, especially a spiritual level, right? And so, but we gotta get ourselves in a very open and receptive state. So that Five of Cups says, yes, there might be changes. Yes, there might be some painful things that you're working through, but it's all worth it. So go with that flow and embrace that energy. We've got the Three of Pentacles for the second time. Interesting. Repeating messages. Three of Pentacles coming out here for the second time is your overall outcome energy. So this is certainly an energy of gaining wisdom, learning something, applying your wisdom, applying your experiences to something. But this is also an energy of collaborating with other people. So whether you are getting together, with people and you're all going out on a quest for love, or maybe some of you are going to join like a group of some kind. And maybe you are it's like a creative group, or maybe it's something where you can enhance your knowledge as well. So, think of like a class that can enhance your earning potential at work, or think of a creative class or something. Maybe you want to learn something new, right? Learn pottery, or learn to paint or something like that, right? Learn about tarot or something, so it could be something like that, something creative, something maybe fun, but something where you can learn and enjoy the experience at the same time. And this could be where you meet somebody, right? But I do feel like there might be a little bit of a helping hand for you somewhere along the way, on your quest for love. And again, universe works in mysterious ways, so you just never know where you might meet somebody. But ultimately, the Three of Pentacles, the threes are about creation, bringing something into reality, right? Pentacles energy, physical reality here. So something is blossoming in your life there. We've got the King of Swords, King of Wands, ooh, multiples. And the Queen of Swords. Oh, you might have to make a decision here, Aquarius. Ooh, boy. Okay. So we've got three pentacles, right? In this particular Three of Pentacles card, there's only two people showing. Okay. But they're two different people. One has a hammer, right? One has a hammer or tool or something like that, and, is taking action. And the other one is giving guidance, or is maybe the brains of the operation. All right. Now, interestingly enough, we've got two kings showing up for you here. One of them might be the brains of the operation with the King of Swords giving instruction, and the other one is someone who is maybe very creative, but also maybe someone who might be good with their hands. Very interesting. So we do have two kings coming out here. Now, kings can certainly be, number one, they're mature. Okay. They're also successful. Kings have a sense of maturity and a sense of accomplishment about them, right? School of hard knocks for some of them, right? But they're in the lead. They're in charge. They're mature energy. They're not playing games. And it can be very exciting. The interesting thing here is that, the King of Wands can be that fire sign energy that we talked about. with that perhaps Sagittarian or maybe another fire sign. King of Swords can be a fellow air sign, right? Can be a fellow Aquarius, Libra, Gemini perhaps there as well. So whether it's air or fire, right, there's potential suitors, potential matches there for you. And of course, we've got the Queen of Swords hanging out here as well. Now, for one, the Queen of Swords, very good at making decisions. All right, is seeing the truth, is very wise, very intuitive, right, and is very good at making decisions, okay, and keeping cool head, right? Cooler head shall prevail. Now, of course, we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So we have some matchy same energy there, right? Perhaps soulmate energy with the King and Queen of Swords. One person, the masculine, can balance out the feminine, or it's just two people that, are very much on the same wavelength. And then we've got the King of Wands that's there as well. So we already discussed that a little bit earlier, right? Where you could potentially have, you as the air sign and then attracting in, meeting up with a Sagittarian person or a fire sign, right? So even though you're different, there's some similarities there as well. But whatever's going on there, we certainly have the potential there for more than one opportunity for love. And isn't that nice? Right? Isn't that nice? We all like choices in life sometimes, although those choices can really throw us for a conundrum there. But it can also show that everything is coming to alignment for you. You could be the embodiment of the King and Queens, both put together. Your masculine and feminine coming together. Everything is aligning for you. And then, boom, this is where you meet somebody. And so it can be very exciting. King of Wands would be very passionate, very attractive energy, and very fun at the same time, right? So never boring in that energy. So we got certainly some possibilities opening up for you guys here. So let's get, thank you. Okay, we're going to get one more. Thank you for that. All right, we're going to get a couple more cards here and just round out your reading. Thank you. We've got two that popped out right there already, and quite violently, actually. So they want to be read. Number 23, I am adventurous. Hey, there you go. You have a zest for life, and you're eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I am adventurous. All right. Next message, number 30. There's another number 3. And remember, with your repeating messages here, okay, we've got 2 3 of Pentacles, okay, and we've got 2 death cards. Very transformational. And one of those death cards, of course, is your overall energy, and then one is in your blessings position. So don't be afraid of that death card energy. I am imaginative, number 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. And your final message is number 12. 12, interesting. 12 breaks down into a 3. Another 12 breaks down into another 3. So, master builder number or master teacher number 33. Very interesting energy. But stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. And what did we say earlier, right? We've got your guardian angel there. The universe has your back. So even if you don't see anything right in front of your face, trust that those doors are opening up for you. Timing for everybody is a little bit different, right? When the energy activates in the month, it doesn't mean it's always going to play out completely in the month. It all depends on where you're at, right? So for some of you, it can take a little bit longer, but for some of you, hold on to your hat because you got some decisions to make. So I'm going to leave all that there, you guys. I thank you so much for watching. I really do hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please take a moment and press that like button. It does help crack the algorithm and it helps my video get seen. So I truly do appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful month ahead. I thank you for watching and I'll see you later. Bye.